This is the last full day of one of the greatest family vacations of all time. Her name is Evelyn, and that's the last of her 6 disposable cameras. But that's okay, it's our last full day in the bush, our last cold breakfast by the fire, our last African sunrise, and last morning game drive. We found Pumbaa in a termite mound, and a few impala, before our final Starbucks in the bush. Sometimes it's super nice to be completely out of your own routine. And these days in the bush in Botswana felt really good for the soul. It was almost like a little something to take the edge off, as I've seen them say on TikTok. Today was a chance to say goodbye to some of our friends, like the mother cheetah whose kid got pretty pissed at me the other day. I probably should have known not to move so suddenly in the back of the truck when it had its lunch in the tree. Speaking of lunch, this would be our last brunch, our last African siesta and high tea, and then off for the final game drive. So let's see what we can go find. Other than the giraffe on Kelly's socks. A final pot of hippos all running in the water, and man do these guys make the best noises. Goodbye hippo, goodbye 50 hat changes a day depending on the sun, goodbye amazing sound of Evelyn winding her camera. My dad nailed it. Not only was this the best idea, and while we did miss the rest of the family, but the 4 of us made an absolutely spectacular team. 16,000 miles over 12 days when it's all said and done. And after we said goodbye to the last bunch of lions, Mr. T got in the car chase of a lifetime to make sure we got one last sunset from a proper spot, a final can of St. Louis, and a final toast at the snacks before dinner meal. We reminisce about some of our favorite moments while the sun sets behind the hippos. There's only 2 animals we haven't seen that are on the list, and there goes the one that Kelly wanted, the porcupine. That puts a huge smile on her face before a very traditional Botswana dinner, pounded beef with all the sides. A final toast with Mr. T and a final famous grouse. We've got 30 hours of travel ahead of us tomorrow. We've got 2,500 photos and videos to go through because